Despite the lack of movement in the crypto markets, there are subtle signs that something big might be on the horizon. In this week's weekly analysis, we'll uncover hidden patterns in Bitcoin, the total market cap, and alts that could hint at the next major move, and stick with me to get ahead of the game. This is for entertainment purposes, not financial advice. So, last week we broke down the charts as we do every single week, so let's just get straight into it. Let's make this a fast one. So, of course, as we know, trend line 1, 2, third trend line's rejection is outstanding. What did we say was going to happen last week? We were more than likely going to reject. As you can see, what would we do? 1, 2, kept holding, finally broke. When you break, you push it up. So what's happening? We're currently waiting for this to get rejected. If you go to Bitcoin, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be all over the place. Bitcoin's playing a little faster. Bitcoin's playing ahead of the total market cap right now. So 1, 2, as you can see, we push it up to the body since it broke the candle, and we rejected again today, and the week just opened up. So the fact that the week just opened up and we already tapped this zone, of course, right now I see that we could go all the way up to this area, as in like a 1, 2, 3, up to 68,000, 67, 68,000. But right now we have a lot of resistance, a lot of selling pressure, and you could tell because we made the original high, but we keep spiking up, we keep closing below. So we have to see how this daily closure happens and goes about, but what we really want to focus on is the weeklies. Let's go back to the total market cap. Boom, 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 boom. So the reason why I have 1, 2, 3, of course, you know, 1, 2, cut through, and then what do we have right here is 1.97 for this week on a shorter term, little pullback no less, and we have a 61.8 on the shorter fib from the A, B, C. If we get a pullback, and what does that align with? This minus 27, which is a 2.32 area, 2.325, and then let's bring this out to make it easier for you to see. And then what do we have from the actual high to the max low? That would perfectly correlated, and almost the same thing. It's about the same area too, so it's also correlated. And then what's crazy is if we go to Bitcoin and let's show the same exact thing, A, B, C, D, what does that happen? A, B, C, hold on, let's line this up, weekly time frame. I think it's this chart, I have it. No. So 1, 2 broke, rejection, wick to wick would be 58,000. Oh, that's why I don't have it. Boom. Here we go. So wick to wick, cut it through. What does this bring us this week? 58,650, we'll say. Yes. Could have sworn I made a zone for that. I guess I didn't. Let's mark that out on this one right now then. I could have sworn I just made a zone for that. No, I only did it for here then. It's odd. It's the wrong chart. Boom, 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 right? Yeah. Right. So we got a quick little zone. 1, 2, 3. Bring this up. Perfect. Factoring a little wick fish. Of course, we could always go lower, but then where you go from the actual most recent low to high, as you can see, is bringing us down to where we could take out this low. And as I said last time, there's a lot of long liquidations that are definitely positioned right here now. The fact that we're pushing up and we pushed up. When we pushed up now, what do we have? We have like a double top scenario. So honestly, the fact that we pushed up and we still haven't taken out this high is kind of absurd. So we still do have a lower high in the making. See, the structure has changed. We're going in a downtrend. But even if we take this out and we push up to this area in terms this week, that would still be okay. Honestly, I feel like it would be really good because I know for a fact after this bullish candle, people are going crazy, but all we did was just reject the last main bullish trend line in a sense. We rejected the last bullish trend line. Then if this falls back down, what do we want to have? Falls back down, then if we're just chopping as we come back down, then the next week, all we want to do is just get another rejection to about 61,000 if it plays out that way. Then once that happens, it's just lights out in a sense. But let's continue this. Our zone's still holding perfectly. Our little target that we had from yesterday and right here, pinpoint spike, kind of crazy. We were off by, still in our zone, but as you can see, the 2, spike 0.1. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I wanted to show you this monthly time frame. So the market, in a sense, what did we do? We made this low, we made this, we took out this low, boom, right? We kept taking out the lows, so now we're like holding, right? So what did we do? We pushed up this month and we rejected this. This was holding the psychological 2.0 area. And now, honestly, since Bitcoin's running a little higher, if we do get the full rejection of this trend line, let's bring it back to a weekly time frame. Yeah, right here, 2.296. That's why I have this zone here. So we want to have this push up and tap back into this region, really right here where these closures are, and factoring a little more. And that would just reject this last closure area. And that would be really good because a lot of people aren't looking for that right now. Everyone's talking about it's going to be a run, especially that we just got the rate cuts and whatnot. ABC slightly broke. Let's see. Go down. That's not holding. These charts are really not that clean right now, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Let's get a nice little blank chart. So as we were saying, what do we have? This is outstanding. Oh, I saw something beautiful before. So if we go on Bitcoin and we break this down to a monthly, I know it's kind of complicated right now. Let me just clear this off. Yeah, let me just remove this. So 1, 2, 3. This month didn't happen for Bitcoin so far. Stuff 7 days, but I don't know about that. So let's just take it as next month. What do we have? 41,837. That's on a 1, 2, 3, and usually this spikes through 41,700. Let's call it. So let's bring this back. Let's bring that to drawings. All right, 1, 2, 3. What is this? Bring this back. Boom, boom, boom. On a monthly time frame, that would be next month. It's around. It's a little different. This trend line. There we go. 42.50 in October, and then as October goes on, all the way down to 40,000. And this zone is just getting stronger and stronger each and every single week. So the longer that we contest within this stupid range, this range right here, make it bolder. And the longer that we contest within this range that we've been stuck in for months now, just breaking below and above this range, the worse it's going to get. And when we eventually do come down here, it's going to be a great opportunity for us to make and capitalize on the masses, on what they're going to lose on. So this trend line right here on Bitcoin on the daily, we did get a nice rejection. This would have been a nice entry, but I was out. I didn't get to see it, and I just saw this on the charts. So how did I get this? I went, what did we do? Broke right here. You push this up, push this up, push this up, wick to body, cut this through the wick, pinpoint rejection. So what are we waiting for? If this holds, as you can see, a lot of selling pressure. Someone doesn't want this high to get taken out, but the fact that this high doesn't want to get taken out, that means a lot of shorters. And what do we have? We have a breakout right here at 67,000. So it also does correlate with the 1, 2, 3, and Wouldn't be surprised if we did take this out and potentially this high too. But this is really not necessary because we're overall making lower highs, so the structure has changed. But if this holds, what do we have? Go to short term. Let's go short term fib. It doesn't matter that this got taken out for now because it all depends on the closure. So ABC hit the 78.6, brings us down to the 58,000. Just a little short little thing. All right. So what did we do from this push? A, B, just hit the 64,500. Just tapped. So this region we don't have to take out this high, and we don't have to take out this, but we really should in a sense. It's wipe out some shorters, some late shorters. And if we don't, it's still okay. And because what does this do? Overall, we're still heading down because that's outstanding. Let's go to this. Barely broke. Let's go to here. Broke. This is outstanding. Let's go to the original. ABC. Hit this. Fulfilled. Outstanding. As you can see, 45, 34. What do we have here? ABC. Outstanding. 41. Okay. ABC. Didn't get fulfilled. 42. So this $40,000 area is very intriguing. 30,000. What do we see? ABC. I already showed you this one. Let me just bring back this chart how it was. There we go. There we go. It's not many new trend lines in a sense. It's just everything just got pushed down. So this one too. Let's take us 44,000 this week. And of course, there's a third trend line. This is really obvious, so we want to factor into our zone. Let's go to some altcoins for now. Philo, on the other hand, on a monthly time frame, I just noticed that what the fuck? On a weekly time frame, we have this trend line. 1, 2. Broken. Since this is already going so low, you don't really want to cut it down. So this week would be 2.5 cents, 2.0025. And this, once we get to October, trend line won't really count anymore. Let's see. This already went to 0, so that doesn't matter anymore. Let's go back. Bring this back. Okay. 1. So pretty much the fact that Velo still contested in this area, we liquidated the high 3 times, 1, 2, 3 drives, and we have a clear support floor right here where everyone and their grandma is going to be buying at a very high price. So it's like halfway through between the top and the bottom. Very interesting. What do we have? So we have A, B. From the overall, this is still outstanding. From a 1, 2, 3 standpoint. Sorry, it's not visible. Make this red. From a 1, 2, 3 standpoint, as you can see, we could get up to 2.1316. Of course, it's only the first day of the week, so we could get further drives up, or this could start reversing because we already fulfilled this entire wick. This was a breakout that needed to get filled, and of course we did so. And this just looks ridiculous. But we just missed out on the 78.6 when you go from instead of bring back that zone. Honestly, this could get pushed up now. Let me see. Do I want to push this up? No. But we have this main bullish trend line. As you can see, we broke first rejection, still waiting a second rejection, which is perfectly at the 61.8. It's kind of crazy. So if we hit this could be a good level to short at. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, yes, yes. That looks beautiful. Let's clean this up. Let's get rid of this. What's negative? And this baby. Let's get rid of this, and this. All right, so this fib, since this is a very large large wick, bring it down to the body. A, B, C was holding, slightly broke, came back down, holding, broke this week so far. So we just have to see how this week closes in a sense. Because if we get the push up and we close below this 61 or even the 78, that is incredible potential for this accumulation area where we should get a couple buys in. Sand, on the other hand, basically Ethereum I just marked out these zones. Let me show you why. So of course this is the same breakdown. Nothing really has changed other than we did get a nice little push last week. And when we did get the push, what did we do? We slightly broke the 61.8, but that doesn't really matter. It's still a retracement. And along with that, what did we do? We took out this doji and this and whoever would have been having shorts, late shorters, got taken out. What are we doing now? We're pushing up, hitting 78.6. But the beautiful thing is on the opposite, on the reverse side. So this could lead us down to here, here, and here, right? Let's get rid of this for now. On the opposite side, what do we have? A, B, C, right? We spiked through. The fact that we spiked through didn't take out this low. So this is still outstanding areas in a sense. But Ethereum, as you can see, let's think about it as it's Bitcoin in the total market cap. Look at this and look at this. Whoa, sorry. And look at this. It's pretty much the same double bottom type of thing. Large pump, came back down. Last little double top in a sense. 1, 2. Collapse. So Ethereum, in my mind, Ethereum's running ahead of the market in a sense. So if Bitcoin and the total market cap come down one more time, it's going to be very drastic. Because this trend line is the main trend line. Bearish in a sense. Bring us down to about 1500. But if we get the catch-up effect and this holds, first target 3000 psychological, very beautiful. And I have this zone going up to 143, and the reason why is because a lot of holding, a lot of good level of support and resistance. What did we do? It came pushed up, tap, 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 tap. So it's just a beautiful couple closures, tap, tap, tap. It's a good little zone right there to watch out for, along with this trend line, the last bullish trend line that needs to get rejected in a sense, because of course when trend lines get broken, they must get rejected. So if we push this up this week, it would be $3,196. Factoring a spike, 3,379. Of course, next week, same thing, so forth. But from the minus 61.8 on this bullish fib, it aligns within our trendline zone of the rejection. And this is a clear level of support turn resistance. It's the middle point of between this range, as you can see. And the beautiful thing about this too is that from A, B, C, you have a 61.82. And of course, if we did somehow get the spike, this is factoring with the 78.6. We get the closure below, it still would lead us down to this area. As you can see, take out the low potentially. Sand, same thing as Ethereum. It's really just 50-50 right now in terms of what the total market cap and Bitcoin wants to do. If the total market cap does do the push that we're expecting, then we could expect alts to get a little bit more strength this week. But it doesn't have to, because Bitcoin already hit the criteria for a pullback, or you could say a major sell-off. XRP, same thing, same stuff. We're still targeting this area. The reason why, we have the never-ending fucking trend line for 2 fucking years, and the entire XRP army is buying this trend line saying it's never gonna break. And yeah, they've been right for 2 years, but are they selling? No, they're not in profits. So to go along with that, 1, 2, 3 spiked up already this month. Let's see, boom, 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 spiked up already this month, still holding. Drop that back to a weekly, bring this trend line back up, still holding. A, B, C, still holding. 1, 2, 3. The amount of correlations that I saw on this shit was honestly fucking insane the other day when I broke this down. but I'll make a separate video for that. So basically, things slightly changed. We have gotten more confirmation. We just got this major rejection. Total market cap could still push up, bring alts a little higher for this week, and that is potentially where you want to take some profits because it is technically in a risk zone. Checked out the last week's and the week before. We did all of the charts from the 12-month all the way down, so it's very imperative that you watch it.